As the first monument of the season, Milan-San Remo is always good to throw up a few surprises, and this year should be no different. The removal of the Pompiano will only serve to make things more interesting, and with rain predicted for the weekend, we could see another brutal edition of Lampre-Merida. The 2014 race will be as wide open as ever, but we've whittled them down to the top 10 riders to watch at Milan-San Remo. After his performance at Paris-Nice last week, John Degenkolb made himself a firm favourite for Milan-San Remo. The German was climbing very well throughout and finished the week with the points classification. Degenkolb does not have the turn of speed of Marcel Kittel, but his ability to ascend will stand him in good stead. Supporting him will be the likes of Simon Geschke, who finished second behind Alberto Contador on stage 5 of Tirreno-Adriatico. Simon Gerrans is one of 5 previous winners that will be taken to the start line at Milan-San Remo. The Australian national champion will be one of the favourites here, given his early season form. Recently, however, he's been suffering from allergies and decided to quit Paris-Nice early in a bid to recover sufficiently for San Remo. If Gerrans isn't feeling up to scratch, GreenEDGE have another option in sprinter Michael Matthews. Fabian Cancellara won this race back in 2008 and has had a string of podium places since then. His strength has often worked against him, with many riders choosing to sit on his wheel rather than help him. Cancellara has yet to show that he has the legs this season, but you can never count him out. After dominating the classics last year, the Swiss man will be looking to add another San Remo victory to his already impressive palmares. Mark Cavendish's participation in the race came as a late call, after the change in route turned things in his favour. With the withdrawal of Tom Boone and due to personal reasons, Cavendish will be Omega Pharma-Quick Step's main hope for glory. The Manxman has had a stuttering start to the season, but his recent win at Tirreno-Adriatico will be a big boost to his confidence. He also has the benefit of one of the strongest lead-out trains in the race. Philippe Gilbert has been talking up Milan-San Remo as his first big target of the season. Despite the route change, the Belgian is still hoping that he can reboot his career with a good result here. Along with Gilbert, BMC have brought along a number of riders who could be contenders in their own right, including Taylor Phinney, Greg van Avermaet and Thor Hushovd. Failure here isn't an option for the American team. Andre Greipel is one of the riders who made a last-minute decision to go to Italy this weekend. His early season wins mean he's equal with Alejandro Valverde at the top of the victory rankings. Greipel's last few races haven't gone quite to plan, but he's been climbing well and remains one of the big favourites to make the podium at Milan-San Remo. The German will have to hope that his lead-out train is firing on all cylinders. Peter Sagan came so close to victory last year, but by his own admission he was too complacent. The Slovakian rider was disappointed to miss out at Strade Bianche earlier this month too. He is on form though, and took a much needed victory at Tirreno-Adriatico last week, along with the points classification. Sagan will be a man on a mission this Sunday and will not be making the same mistakes he did last year. Sacha Modolo could be a dark horse at Milan-San Remo this Sunday. Although the Lampre-Merida rider doesn't have the same top speed as some of the pure sprinters, he could fare better over the climbs than most of them. Modolo has had a very good start to the season with victories in San Luis and Majorca. The Italian could also benefit from other riders watching his world champion teammate Rui Costa. Arnaud Démare continues to grow in confidence, and it's only time before he secures a big result. Démare is not an outright favourite for Milan-San Remo, but a good performance and a bit of luck could see him make the podium. The FDJ rider has already shown he has good form this season, with a stage win at the Tour of Oman and a top 10 Omloop Het Nieuwsblad. Sylvain Chavanel will be leading the Swiss IAM cycling team at Milan-San Remo. The Frenchman finished just off the podium last year, and he will want to go one better this time around. He won't be waiting for a bunch finish and is likely to animate the race early on. Chavanel is on strong form this season, but is still on the hunt for his first victory and should provide the race with plenty of action.